Hey, just relax and wait for the doctor, Mike.
I was already waiting out there in the waiting room. They do it every time. They make you wait in the waiting room, then they put you in another room and you wait some more.
Well, I'm sure the doctor will be here in a minute.
Thank you, nurse. You should be here when they first call us in. Can you imagine if I treated my customers this way? Yes, ma'am. Take that to the cash register and I'll be there in 15 minutes. Maybe, if you're lucky.
It's not the same.
Cartoon, it's not the same. I ran my business the way a business should be run. But these doctors don't care because they think you can't go anywhere else.
Well, you can't go anywhere else. So just relax. Really, Mike, I've never seen you so antsy.
Is it antsy to want a reasonable standard of service? Healthcare is a service industry. You'd think they'd uphold some acceptable level of customer service.
Mr. Cunningham, I'm Dr. Blevins.
Oh, nice to meet you, finally. We've been waiting for you. Twice.
Mike, I'm sorry, doctor, but my husband is a bit tired.
Tired of waiting? I suppose you had to finish your homework before you could come out and play doctor.
Mr. Cunningham, I assure you,
You're a lot younger than Dr. Chase was. A lot younger.
Mike, let her do her job. I'm sure she's very well trained.
How long have you been a doctor? Anyway.
Mike!
It's okay, Mrs. Cunningham. I've been practicing optometrist for 4 years now. Mr. Cunningham, I did my graduate work at the UC Berkeley School of Optometry.
UC Berkeley? You barely look old enough for high school.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. And I assure you, I'm highly qualified to help you today. So it looks like you're in for some basic vision screening.
He can't see as well as he used to, doctor.
I can see fine.
And I think he's losing his hearing too.
What, honey? What did you say?
Well, I can refer him to a great otologist. She's my younger sister. For now, let's have a look at your eyes. So tell me, what have you been experiencing?
I've been experiencing my wife telling me to get my eyes checked because she thinks I can't see.
It's common for one's eyesight to weaken with age.
Well, mine is as good as ever.
All right. Look this way, please. All right, now look past the pen and focus on the wall. All right, good. Now follow the pen without moving your head. Okay.
See, nothing wrong. I told you.
Muscle movement and tracking does seem fine. Let's see how your visual acuity is. Cover your left eye. Now I'd like you to read the letters from the chart in front of you.
What chart? I don't see any chart.
Oh, stop joking around and read the chart on the wall, Mike.
What wall?
Mike, get serious.
This is a waste of time. I can see fine.
Let me be the judge of that, Mr. Cunningham. Now, come on, read the smallest line of letters that you can see comfortably.
Okay. There's an E.
Well, keep going, Mike. Read the whole line.
That is the whole line, that big fatty on top.
You really can't read the next line down, Mr. Cunningham?
Of course I can. F and P. You want me to do the next line? T, O, and Z. There. Satisfied, Nettie?
Read line number 4, please.
Yeah. It's L and F. Wait. Is that a P?
Keep going. Can you read the other line? The other letters in that line, actually?
Of course I can read the other letters in the line. There's a R and an O.
That's an E, Mike, and a D.
Stop kibitzing. Just let the doctor do her job.
One more line, Mr. Cunningham. Read line 5, please.
Sure. It's a little blurry, but let's see. Something and then E, then O, I think, or Q, and something and something.
I told you, Mike, you're practically blind.
Nobody can read that line. There are lines that aren't supposed to be readable. Isn't that right, Doctor?
Yes, there are some lines that are unreadable for most people,
See, Nettie, you're always worrying for no reason.
but those lines are further down on the chart. Now, cover your right eye for me. Read the smallest line you can.
Number 5, F, E, that's a D. No, wait, that was an O, a Q before. The Q changed into a D and a P. No, wait, it's an F. Is it? No, it's a P or an F and something on the end.
PECFD. I knew you couldn't see.
Yes, well, it appears, Mr. Cunningham, that your vision is around 20/80, maybe a bit better in the left eye.
See, Nettie, I scored 80. Most people are only 20/20, right, Doc? But my eyes are 80.
20/20 is normal, but 20/80 isn't better, Mr. Cunningham. It means you see things 20 feet away where people with normal acuity can see at 80 feet. It's 4 times worse. But with corrective lenses, you'll be able to see as well as you could.
My eyesight has always been fine. I can still see fine.
Would you listen to her, please? 4 times worse?
It's not as bad as it sounds, Mrs. Cunningham. It appears to be simple age-related presbyopia.
So I'm going to turn into a Presbyterian?
Over time, it happens to almost everyone. Your lenses can't focus as well. Presbyopia, from the Greek, presbys meaning old man, and opia meaning eye. But with glasses, you'll be able to see the world as it truly was.
I don't need glasses. I can see fine. We're leaving.
Mike, wait, no.
Ever since Doc Chase retired, this place has been a joke. I am not going to let a kid like her tell me I can't see.
Please, Mike, please listen to her. I really can't take it anymore. I'm scared to death every time we get in the car.
The car, he's still driving?
I tried to get him to give me the keys, but I beg him and he won't. He just keeps on.
Absolutely
insisting.
not, sir. You cannot be driving, not without corrective lenses. It is not safe.
I drive just fine. Thank you very much.
It's not legal. Your vision is barely half what the law requires to drive a car.
I said we're going, Nettie. I am not too old to drive.
No one said you were too old.
She did, with her fancy Greek words. I am not too old to drive.
Mr. Cunningham, you endanger yourself and others if you continue to drive without corrective lenses. I suggest you give your car keys to your wife and we can all go down and...
Yes, you mind your own business, young lady.
I'll leave the examination results and the prescription at the desk with the nurse, Mrs. Cunningham. Maybe you won't listen to me, but listen to your wife, sir.
Oh, it's one big blur. She's right, isn't she? I'm an old man.
Only your eyes, Mike. That's what she said.
Oh, Nettie, it sucks getting old.
Oh, I don't like it either. but we can't pretend it's not happening. And of course, if you continue driving when you can't see past the hood of the car, you'll get us both killed. And I guess that's one way to keep us from getting older.
God, Nettie, I'm falling apart.
Oh, Mike, and there's no one else in the world I would rather fall apart with. We're a team. You lift the things that I can't lift anymore, and I'll spot the things that you can't see and hear the things you can't hear.
I can hear just fine.
Okay, I'll save that battle for another day. Now, let's pick up that prescription and go get you some glasses.
Here, you drive. I'll look out the window and see what I'm missing.
Deal.